Okay, Naoto, prepare to be, I don't know, defeated, I guess.
Finally.
Gosh, that was a lame way to set this up. Anyway, what are we gonna... What I wanted to do was use my burst. There we go. And now, it's time. Yes! Yes! My gosh, I love that finisher.
Awesome! Thrilling! What a great match! Okay, you've got a short break until your next match. Rest up so you can wow the crowd with your skills later.
The general can say whatever he wants, but not if it reaches my furry tears. My heart's at the bottom of a deep, dark well. I won, but it feels so hollow.
Why won't anyone believe good old trusty adorable Teddy? Rise-chan, Now-chan, and I went through good times and tough times together. We were all friends. Why would they say that?
Thinking about that makes me feel even emptier. That's right. In other words...
Everything about this tournament is unbearable!
Exactly.
Are you depressed or goofing around? Pick one.
So cold. Now John's normally so nice. I mean,
I
wow.
can't believe she tore me apart like that.
How do you mean? You two were just talking to yourselves.
What?
Talking to ourselves? Huh? What's Miss President saying? Now John took me apart with their usual logic every time I said anything. Ah, crud. He said crud. Nice. If I keep thinking about it, these big teddy bear eyes of mine are going to be like leaky faucets.
That's the enemy's special power.
I rub my eyes to make it look less like I'm crying as Naochan gets back to her feet. I want to rush over and make sure she's not hurt. I wish I was so... Seeing me stop myself, Naochan speaks up
It
uneasily.
seems to be capable of interfering with our cognition. What we're saying becomes warped in the listener's ears. Though we bear each other no ill will, our speech sounds abusive.
Her cognition? Abusive? I don't think I know what she means. But there is something I pieced together. If I'm right...
You don't hate me?
Perish the thought. You're a precious friend of mine. I'll always like you.
Oh! That gentle Naochan smile. There we go. That's the Naochan I know so well.
No, John!
Whoa!
I can't hold back my overflowing passion anymore and dive right into Naochan's... To my surprise, her arms wrap around me. I might get away. Teddy, stop now.
That tickles. Hey! Stop nuzzling your head against me!
Now, John, I'm against girls binding their breasts like this.
Teddy, stop!
It's none of your concern. Ugh.
Aw, don't be that way. Just let me nuzzle a little more.
Enough!
Maybe I got a little carried away. I was so close. As now John fixes her clothing, she turns towards Miss President, who was watching us all. Teddy, what the heck?
Excuse me for not introducing myself. It's nice to meet you. I'm Naoto Shirogane, a private detective.
Isn't she elegant? Now, John may not look it, but she's a girl.
Huh? Hey, you're right. You're one classy gal.
It's hard to notice, huh? But if they looked close, anybody could tell how cute now John is. Teddy, stop. You're killing me. Anyway, I saw how cute now John is, and I surprised Miss President too. So that's good enough for me.
Well, enough about me. Now, you are?
These weird people were chasing her, so I was acting as her knight.
It's time to let now John know how great I've been. Then she can tell me what a good job I've been doing as a knight. It's my grand adventure where Sir Teddy valiantly protects Miss President from the three wicked people looking for the mysterious Labrys. But I only get as far as the pretty lady who mentioned Kirijo when Naochan asked me to talk more about her. Oh, is Naochan interested in my story?
The fake Teddy was really worked up about those three for some reason, and they kept calling Miss President Labrys. It didn't make any sense to me.
A major figure within the world-renowned Kirijo group was personally undertaking a search for something in this world.
A world-renowned major figure? She seems surprised for some reason. Between Juness and that, I wonder which is higher up. I didn't even have to think about that one. I'm pretty sensitive to stuff like that after all. I mean, between a complete disappointment and a beautiful lady, if I line the two of them up, it's obvious which Dawn is higher ranking. I'm finished telling my side of the story, and now it's Naochan's turn. Why is she here in this world? She said she was still, but she was too busy. Gosh dang it, again, I swear I'm dyslexic. My Teddy senses tell me it has to do with those three strange people.
So I guess you're looking for this Labrys too?
A reasonable guess, but incorrect. I was investigating Kirijo-san for other reasons.
Whoa, it's rare for her to tell us about her work right out like that. Is Naochan being so open because I was all mopey just now? I saw money for a second, like, what? Aw, Naochan, I love how you look cool, but have such a big heart. I'm falling for you even, Teddy. You fall in love with literally every girl. You're Brock. You're straight up Brock, Teddy. Stop.
Labrys, huh? Is there anything else you can relate, Teddy and...
Naochan trails off there. It's even rare for Naochan with her keen mind and insight to stop in the middle of a conversation. What does this mean? She was looking right at me when she stopped talking. Oh, Naochan, you sly devil!
Oh my.
What's that look about?
That face says it all, Naochan.
I mean, your smoldering gaze was so intense.
Ah, the usual misunderstanding then. So, what's her name?
Name? Miss President's name.
Teddy, you've been with her all this time and never asked her name?
Tut tut! Even if I don't know her name, Miss President is Miss President.
That's...
But it would make me happier to know your name. Let's hear it, Miss President.
Then the cricket noise comes from in the background and everything anyway. Miss President looks away awkwardly for some reason. Oh, I get it. It must be because I'm so small. Teddy, please stop. Oh, gosh. Why are you... Why? Do you always have this... Gosh dang it. Anyway. But we've been together for such a long time. There's no need for her to be embarrassed now. I step even closer and look into her face again. I can see a slight blush on her cheeks and... Oh, wait. She's grimacing and about to speak.
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Wait, do you have amnesia? Have you forgotten your name?
What a shocker. I wasn't expecting that at all. I wonder if Naochan is as surprised as me. I turn around to ask, but surprisingly, maybe not, Naochan is calm as ever. Yeah, I forgot Naochan never gets shaken.
I'm curious. You don't have the power to wield a persona as we do, correct?
Miss President nods. I nod too in case the first one wasn't enough. Seeing that, Naochan starts to explain. She gets so excited when she lectures.
It's possible that General Teddy is a shadow born from you.
That fake Teddy is her shadow? But shadows usually look like the real person.
When I think back to everyone's shadows last year, they all looked like the original person before they went berserk.
That's true. But though it may resemble you, it can't possibly be your shadow, Teddy. You were able to use your persona, and so could the others I've seen. That's why I think it's highly likely that this is her shadow, since she has no persona.
I'm convinced that it's not my shadow, but I still think there's something wrong. Shadows want to do what the original person wants to do, or things that person tried to hide. That's strange to me. Since that would mean...
Does that mean Miss President wanted to be me?
Gosh dang it, Teddy.
Yeah, no.
Exactly.
I knew you would say that, but it still cuts like a knife.
No, that's not what I meant. The General looked like that even before I met you. Though it's still not like I want to be you.
What an honest answer, Miss President. That's fine. That's totally fine. It's not like you broke my heart. Again. I'm the best there is at being me, after
What
all.
if we ignore its appearance and think more about its role?
Huh? Instead of wanting to look like me, Miss President wanted to hold this P1 Grand Prix like the General?
Can't be. I want to stop this tournament.
Miss President protests, but suddenly closes her mouth and looks at me. What is it? Is there something she wants me to say? Wants to say to me? She looks so sad, though.
Right, though. Thinking about it, we already know that you're not the same guy as the General. This ain't your fight. So I shouldn't be all clingy and cause more trouble.
Miss President?
Miss President turns her back to us.
Sorry I doubted you before. And thanks for looking after me this far.
Miss President, what's gotten into you? You can't go alone.
Suddenly, Miss President turns and runs. I hurry after her, but... Oh, she's passing right through the walls I couldn't get through before. I forgot she can pass through those invisible walls for some reason. Even if I go after her, her lead's getting bigger. Oh no, I gotta catch up to her somehow.
If that fake Teddy really is Miss President's shadow, she'll be in trouble. Now, Chun, we need to go rescue Miss President together.
It's dangerous to face your shadow alone. I would have been in big trouble if Sensei and all my friends weren't with me when it happened to me. I was worried because I would be her only ally, but now I have Now-chan for backup. I'm sure I can save Miss President with her help. She's the one who figured out who the fake Teddy really is, after all. But just I'm getting excited, Now-chan sadly shakes her head. Why? Isn't she coming with me?
Unfortunately, Teddy, there are rules to this tournament. The moment two participants meet, the area becomes sealed off with invisible walls. Only the victor may pass through them.
Oh.
That reminds me, the half-naked man and pretty lady didn't chase after me once the fight ended. I thought I just got lucky, but maybe it was because they were tripped up by those invisible walls. I get it now. I didn't notice that at all. Well, it's not that important. But it does mean that I have to save Miss President on my own. This could be tricky. Sure, I'm her knight, and I need to save her to put things right, but... I've never fought a shadow all alone before. Now-chan's smart. Why can't she find a way to come along? Now-chan speaks up again.
No conclusive evidence yet, but that girl may not be human.
Huh? What do you mean?
And if General Teddy is her shadow, nothing could be more cruel. I thought that a weapon with a heart was only a rumor.
What's she talking about? A webbing with a heart sounds kind of strange. But she's not joking, is she? I can see Now-chan's eyes that she's serious. It's a little different from a smoldering, passionate gaze. I need to listen carefully to what she's saying. Even though I don't understand, I gotta listen.
I believe you may be able to help her. Out of everyone, you understand best how she must be feeling. It's dangerous for her to be alone. Please go and find her.
I still don't get it, but I think I know what she means anyway. I tie my adorable paws into fists and make a vow.
I'm Miss President's guardian knight. I'll protect her come what may.
Alright, I'm gonna do this, even though I am worried and kinda scared. But if only I can save her, I'd be no true man if I didn't make up my mind to do it. I wave to Now-chan and get ready to go. Oh, I got so fired up that I almost forgot.
You be careful too, okay now, Chan? Even though I can't stay here with you, I worry about you. The good thing about caring for people is you're not limited to just one, so I can help Miss President and still always be with you.
Thank you. But don't worry. I'm not alone. You either, Teddy. And neither is she.
I'm not alone. Now John's words lit a tiny flame inside me into a huge bonfire. Now John and I aren't alone. Miss President isn't either. So I don't need to feel lonely, even if I run after her all on my own. Hard to what? Hard to starboard. I keep running, but I still can't find Miss President. I just keep running into those invisible walls. I've run into so many of them that I feel like they're my real enemy. Going face first into one really hurts. Even if I go slow with my hands in front of me, my face hits it first. It's just how I am. I think I'm gonna cry if I run into one more. But then... This feels familiar. My Teddy sense is smelling something.
Please, Teddy!
That's Rise-chan!
I'm so glad I made contact with you. Oh, but you better quiet down.
Oh, right.
I immediately zip my lips. My zipper is on my neck. I was making an analogy.
Rise-chan, are you back to being your old self again? Do you know who I am? Because I'm not that general.
Sure, I know who you are. I'm pissed about that knockoff bear using my voice, too. I'm so glad. Ever since this weird fake Teddy kidnapped me, I've been all alone. The others are fighting each other, too.
Oh my, she sounded angry for a second. My hot voice must have soothed her nerves. She sounds so teary-eyed that she must have been pretty nervous. Looks like I've got to save her too.
Sorry, Teddy. You must have heard some horrible things in my voice.
Hmm? Even though it wasn't Rise-chan's fault, I guess she still feels bad about it. She snaps at me sometimes, but she's nice deep down. A true man would feign ignorance at times like these.
Me? Nope. Actually, it wasn't that different than usual.
What kind of person do you think I am?
Is she mad? Did I steer the conversation wrong? They do say a girl's heart is as fickle as a summer breeze. I better change the subject.
Hey, Rise-chan, where are you?
In the announcement room. I got kidnapped by that general guy. He was watching me too close for me to use my persona.
Goodness gracious! He kidnapped Rosette and locked her up to further his evil schemes! That pervert! He's an even worse guy than I thought! I wish I was in his shoes.
Daddy, what the heck?
Hey, moron, what are you fantasizing about?
I can't help myself. Oh, but Rise-chan, is it okay for you to talk to me like this?
Rise-chan says she finally got to use her persona when the general left the announcement room. Now she's contacting each of us to let us know that the general is a fake Teddy, and the Rise-chan we heard over the PA is a fake too. That was nice of her. What else did I need to ask her?
Isn't the P1 Grand Prix still going on?
Yeah, it hasn't ended yet. Actually, Kanji seems to have gotten the wrong idea about it. He's going nuts.
I bet he fell for that manliest of all men line. It's not hard to see that happening with Kanji.
I know, right? Seriously, that stupid Kanji.
Honestly, the things I've been through, I don't know what to do about Kanji's harebrained antics anymore. Even though she didn't ask, I tell Rise-chan what's happened so far, since I thought she should know. Everything about Miss President, and how I've been working hard as her knight, and how I'm on my way to the announcement room to protect her too. Huh. Now that I say it out loud, I sound pretty cool. I am pretty cool, huh? Cool as a cucumber.
Wow,
What?
sounds like you've been busy.
Cumberbund, I believe.
I can step up to the plate when I need to.
Yeah, it's because that girl is cute, isn't it? Anyway.
Rise-chan? Are you alright? Rise-chan!
The communication suddenly cuts out with a scream. Did the general come back? I won't forgive him if he does anything to Rise-chan. Wait. Does this mean I'm the hero here?
Stand around like this. I'll save Rise-chan and Miss President.
Chance of the truth is playing, yes!
Rawr! This looks like a job for Teddie Man!
I'll protect Miss President and save Rise-chan like it's no big thing. A sweet, life with girls fawning over me is just around the corner. Time for this knight to do his thing!
Sorry for the wait. I'm here to save the day.
Wham! I slam open the announcement room door like a hero, and with a colorful puff of smoke, or so I imagine, anyway, I give a one-liner for my entrance. Whoa. Why is it all bloody and disturbing in here? Isn't the announcement room a place where you make announcements? What in the world could this be? Well, I'll put that aside. Well, I'll put that aside for now. I need to take care of Miss President and Restate-chan. Oh, I can see their hearts were captivated by my amazing entrance. Huh? There's another girl here.
Teddy, she's that girl's shadow.
Restate-chan points to a girl who looks a lot like Miss President. She's pretty, but... Oh, I remember now. She reminds me of Ai-chan. Is that what Miss President wants to look like? Oops, gotta save that for later. I bust a cool move and point to the shadow.
So it was true.
Miss President's shadow was the culprit. I take some fancy steps and stand between the shadow and the girls to protect them. Man, that was cool even for me. I'm so awesome. Now, all that's left is to say my signature line.
Now that I'm here, you're not gonna lay a finger on these girls. Come and get...
No, you're not me!
Huh? What? Things are that far gone already?
Yes, the power!
The shadow gains more and more power from Miss President denying it, and it turns into... whatever the heck that thing is. Oh, it's a gigantic bull. Okay. It's huge. It's ginormous. Aren't I kind of small next to that?
That thing looks pretty strong.
I am a shadow, the true self. The power is rising from within! What's going on? Hey, did you enjoy the P1 Grand Prix? It went exactly how you wanted it, no? Wasn't it fun? Seeing them fight their friends? Don't be dumb. Why would I think that's fun? I never wished for anything this awful. Oh, yes you did. You wanted them to suffer the same pains that you once did. You wanted them to understand, right?
Whoa, this shadow is overflowing with power. Every time the shadow presses Miss President, she gets paler and paler. This isn't good. I need to back her up.
Miss President, don't lose heart.
Miss President looks like she's about to cry when she turns to me. But the shadow just ignores me and keeps going.
How can you even ask them to understand you? When you've been deceiving them all along. That'll never happen. You're not even human. You're a machine. Huh? What? What is this?
As soon as the shadow snaps its fingers, Miss President starts to change? Am I taking crazy pills? But no matter how much I rub my eyes, she doesn't stop changing. Miss President is turning into a girl who looks exactly like the shadow here.
President, are you a machine? Are you just like Ai-chan?
That reminds me, I try to call Miss President's sister. Is that what she meant? Never mind me. Miss President's not human either. She was a machine. A beautiful mechanical girl?
No! I'm not! You wanted to live a normal life and go to school looking like that? There's no way! You're pretty stupid for a machine, you know that? Admit it. You're a robot! It's about time you stop trying to fool yourself!
No matter how many times I see it, the way Shadows mercilessly bullies everyone makes me mad. Miss President doesn't like it at all. She's sad too. Oh no, we're in trouble if this keeps up.
Miss President, don't worry. It'll be all right.
What did Sensei say back when this happened to me? I want to somehow get Miss President feeling that happy and relieved. I can't find the right words, so I try to tap Miss President's shoulder to comfort her.
Miss President?
She slapped my hand away.
Easy for you to say. It's not like you understand anything about me.
It wasn't the shadow getting in the way. Miss President herself is resisting me.
No one does. No one can understand a machine like me.
No one can understand. Hearing Miss President say that blew away my shock at having her resist me. Does she really think that? Suddenly, something Now-chan said hits me like a bolt of lightning. That's right. Out of everyone, you understand best how she must be feeling. Feeling encouraged by that, I look straight in Miss President's eyes. They're completely different than they were when she was happy or angry. She's so sad, lonely, and desperate to be understood. But no one does. I was just a shadow. I remember how it felt to confess that to Sensei.
That's not true.
My shout surprised even me. Whoops, I'm a little embarrassed. But now's not the time for that. I finally understand. It's time I repaid Sensei and the others for what they did for me. Because I am who I am. I can help Miss President. I'm her knight after all.
Even I found people who understand me. I'm sure that someone will... Heck, I'll...
Teddie.
Oh, is she finally willing to listen to me? Then I'll just reach out again and...
Stop getting in the way!
Holy free holies!
I barely dodged the axe, but my fur is standing on end now. I completely forgot about the shadow. How'd I forget something so important? Sheesh. If she's going to get in the way, then there's only one thing to do. I gotta shut up this giant bull to save Miss President. A bear against a bull. Nature's oldest rivalry.
Listen, Buster! A bear can take a bull in a fight anytime, anywhere! I think.
Alrighty, now it's time to fight Shadow Lapras again. Yeah.
Final.
Okay, so I'm going to start things off with the corkscrew attack from Teddie just because it works really well to the special, and hopefully she walks... Crunch, she avoided it! Man, you're going to make things difficult, aren't you? Okay, good news is, though, Shadow Lapras, again, well, not again, but like, doesn't have too much defense, so she'll be easy-ish to take down, especially with the bat. And corkscrew. Oh, dump. I kind of want to finish her off with the stinking... can I please have my burst fill up, please, please? Please. Ow. I just wanted to be full, dang it. Oh, crud, I finished off. Oh, well, it's fine.
Miss President, you can come back here. It's all right.
Yeah. It should be okay now. The bull has calmed down and the shadow is quietly standing by. All she needs to do now is accept herself, right? But Miss President hesitates. Not only won't she come near, she won't even look this way. Is she that upset? Rise-chan slowly takes Miss President's hand and urges her to come forward. Miss President takes a step forward, spurred on by Rise-chan's kindness. But still no good. Her face is still as troubled as ever. A cute girl like her should be smiling.
Seriously, you're such a handful, Miss President.
You're still calling me that?
Well, you haven't officially introduced yourself yet.
You know I'm not human, right? How come you're being so nice?
Hey, I'm not human either.
Huh?
Aw, I told her once already. How could she forget about after I showed her my insides? Since Miss President still seems dazed, I explained what I
I
mean.
wanted people to like me. That's what I wished for, and this is the shape I took. When people like you, it feels good knowing that you belong somewhere.
I really think that's true. It was what I wished for without knowing back then.
Isn't that the same thing as wanting to be understood?
This is probably what Now-chan meant. What Miss President's shadow said and what I wished for. They're pretty similar. There's not much difference between wanting to be liked and wanting to be understood.
People like you.
Did you have anyone like that, Miss President?
Someone who liked me. Someone who loved me.
I fixed my gaze on Miss President, who's gone quiet. It's not an adult bear's way to hurry someone with something like this. After thinking and thinking, Miss President timidly opens her mouth.
It's kind of foggy. But I feel like there was someone like that. Someone who cared about us.
That's wonderful!
Yeah, it really is.
Miss President smiles and looks straight into my eyes. Aha! I think she'll be okay now. So I muster up my courage and ask her directly.
Miss President, do you mind if I ask your name?
Miss President looks taken aback for a second, but then she returns my look and answers.
5th generation anti-shadow suppression weapon. Labris.
That was 5 times longer than what I was expecting. But I'm gonna get it right first try.
Anti-shadow suppressive. I bit my tongue.
Sheesh, you just had to kill the mood, didn't you?
A painful jab to my cowardly heart. She didn't have to tell me that. I knew it all too well. That's why I'm not going to mess up anymore.
Labby-chan, I got it now.
I like that. Feels a little funny, but I like it.
When she hears my nickname for her, Labby-chan makes the kindest face I've seen on her so far. She's so pretty when she smiles. Aww. She stands quietly, like she's finally at peace. Then she looks her shadow in the eye and smiles again.
It's like Labby-chan is sticking. Not bad, huh? I still wish from the bottom of my heart that they all have happy lives. I do remember those words. Someone said that to me once. And I went and completely forgot about it.
I pray from the bottom of my heart that everyone can find happiness. What a lovely thing to say. I wish that from the bottom of my heart, too. Labby-chan begins to walk slowly towards her shadow.
I'm sorry I ignored you all this time. I was the one who left you all alone. No, you are me after all. This is my persona.
After accepting her shadow, Labby-chan turns towards us with a big, happy smile. Oh, it's so cute! While I appreciate her awesome smile, Labby-chan cocks her head a bit and speaks up.
I'm myself. There's only one Labris, and I'm the best there is at being me. Right?
Good job, Labby-chan.
Thanks.
I gave her a thumbs up, but Labby-chan just shrugs it off. Uh-oh. I know Labby-chan's the queen of pointedly ignoring things, but this is no time for that.
Oh, you're supposed to copy me at times like this. Rise-chan, if you don't mind, a little demonstration, please.
Fine. Sorry about this. Just play along, okay? You put your finger like this and... No, don't put the thumb down. Up, like this.
Like this?
Abby-chan follows Rise-chan's example and then looks up. Ah, there we go!
Good going, me!
That's right. All together now. Good
job!
Hey, that was great! The way our voices came together was so nice. But let all three of us start laughing at once. Just when my cheeks are hurting from laughing too much, Abby-chan takes a deep breath and speaks up.
I've never laughed so hard in my life. Even if my shadow comes out again, I'm sure I'll be okay. Now that I've found people I can connect with, it's all thanks to you. To Teddie, my loyal knight.
It's truly an honor as your knight. That's what I wanted to say, but my mouth froze up and I couldn't get it out. That's weird. Why did that happen? Usually I have no problem saying whatever. Right now, it's like... I don't know what to say. How do I explain?
Oh, Teddy, are you actually embarrassed?
I'm not embarrassed. Oh, I bit my tongue again.
Abby-chan laughs and Rise-chan does too. That weird feeling has gone away now, and I smile really big too. Ah, this is how things are supposed to be.